Okay, guys. So there was something that happened. I did fail this mission before. Let me just tell you what happened. I was recording all of the trials. I went around. I did the thing, and then I did the challenge. It was all just one big video, right? But then at the very end of this, there was a power surge, and for some reason, my computer like decided that it was a good idea to go hibernate. So I lost the audio for it, and I decided to just re-record it. So hey, let's do the trials again. Like I'm not really gonna like do them completely. I'm just gonna push like a little bit through them, and I'm gonna show you the footage of what I did the first time. Because those are the ones that I cleared very, very well, and that had more interesting commentary. Well, actually, I wouldn't say interesting. I was pretty much just whining about it, which is why I actually decided to re-record some of the trials. Because, to be honest, I was just whining about the fact that these are just not as good as other Mario Tennis mini-games. Like, Mario Power Tennis to me is the peak of Mario Tennis experiences on home consoles. I have not played the GBA or the GB games, and to be 100% honest, I don't think I will play them, at least not anytime soon. So, yeah, to attest to that, it's just the fact that I don't think this is that great of a game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game by any means, but it's also not great. You do get more time for doing this. I don't know how many points you have to get in order to get more time. You do get more time. The timer gets expanded every time you hit a good amount of things. What are those called? Nets? I would suppose so. Okay, look at that. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Bang! Good block. And just serves to give us more. Alright, so, I suppose that what I'm gonna do is, like on a little screen, I'm gonna show you the footage of my first attempts. The last time that I recorded them, because I do have that footage. And I lost another racket. I do have that footage, it's just that, it's not what I would call super duper quality footage, or rather commentary, and because I even lost it, then that's fine. The original goal here was to get 700 points. In my first run I got 890, so I did better on my trial, on my first run. I did not mean to hit retry, so let us quit. Yup. I don't know if I had actually more time on that, but if it was, I'm gonna try to adjust that so that you can see the footage of that inside of this one at the same time. We didn't lose Mario, we just decided to quit it. Then we got to the yellow trial. This is a ring challenge, and I was saying that I was actually like curious and got into the menu because I saw more stuff than the last time I played Mario Tennis Aces with Mike with his copy of the game, and I saw this on the menu, right? But to be honest, the way that the computer handles stuff in here in this challenge was way too disappointing for me, because it's not able to answer all of your things. Like the computer doesn't return all of your hits, and that's quite disappointing. Now I was explaining that the red rings go for double points. They count for double points, and if you use your zone shot to get through the red rings, it is ×4. So that's cool. The smaller the rings are, the more points they are worth. Like for example, there we have a piece of 3. We got 24 points ×2 on one of them because it was supposed to be 12 points for getting 3 rings in just one shot. So we got 24 on just one of them. Of course, you have to love it, and the computer is never gonna love the ball. Please and thank you, man. And for some reason, they're not able to answer all of your things, all of your hits. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mario, go over there. And when you're playing like solo, I did not mean to do that actually. when you're playing solo, they are able to return pretty much all of the hits. So that's just baffling to me how this one is not as well programmed as the mode outside. I don't know if you actually get more time on this one. I wouldn't think so. That was an out. Yeah. So I lose the points, I think. If you lose the points, if you get an out instead of getting the points for the rings, like you just lost a little bit of time doing that, you don't lose extra time. You just lose time generally. But look at this. I'm already way ahead of what I was in my first run through of this challenge. Like 643. That's more than good. That's a C rank still, but it's still a new record on this. The footage, you're gonna like find it. I didn't do as many zone shots in the other one, so probably this footage is gonna be a little bit longer. But yeah, I mean, it's surprising to me that it's not as well coded as the ones that you can choose on the main menu for ring challenges, because you have beginner, intermediate, and advanced ring challenges outside of this, and those were honestly better. Those were just honestly better. And this one, like, I'm sorry, I'm just complaining about the game a little bit, but I do want to get across that the game mechanics are fun. The game is fun when you play with more people, but it is not as fun to play the game on your own. And given that well, of course, I live with more people, but they don't play video games the way that I do, and sometimes they just don't want to play video games because they know that they're gonna lose against me. And of course, I mean, it's not to brag, but because I'm not that great at video games, because of the same reason I don't get to play games with people that are good at video games very often. I know I'm gonna win them, so it's not as fun as when I was a child and I didn't know I was gonna win every single time, even though I was the one that played video games and that knew what the video games were and what the mini games on like were about. It's just not as fun, and the fact that the content that you can get as a single player for mini games, for computer and whatnot, it's so poor. And the only option you have to play multiplayer with people is like actual matches of tennis and ring shot. It's just not worth it for me to buy the game. Even less so because I have the game for free right now. I got to experience the story. I can play if I ever get the urge. Like, I can ask Mike for his copy of the game. I've gone over this a couple of times before. Like, it's not that much of a loss in my eyes not to have this game, as for example compared to Kirby. Kirby Star Allies, the content that they added as free updates throughout the lifespan of the game, for me is more valuable than what this game had. And this game has had more support than Kirby Star Allies. It still is nothing, like, even Kirby Star Allies has got nothing on Splatoon's like support for 2 years. And this game, even though just recently stopped receiving updates, is still not, like, it stopped receiving updates last month, I believe, which is why they're like, okay, now you can play it for free. Get the full version of the game with the weird cinematic at the beginning that has Mario use one of his sound files from Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga saying Luigi and whatnot. Like, man, that's just not it. That's just not it. Like, the things that you had to make better, the modes that you have to implement to make it better, those weren't it. And you did your job. The game is good enough. But the story mode is lacking. It's extremely easy and extremely short. When you added to this, and people thought that you were actually adding more content onto it, you added this. This is what they added. They added the trials, and it's just the same exact minigames again. And that's just not it, man. Like, this is not what people wanted the game to have more of. Okay, let's get this with a superpower. I'm already ahead of the 36 that we had before. Put it over there. He blocked it, and that's that. It's still gonna be a C rank, don't get me wrong. And I'm not gonna grind the next one because originally I said if I'm gonna grind one rank out of all of these, it's gonna be the last one because that's just rally points. You have to get 400 points for rallies on the last one. The goal on this one was 30. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like I'm not really gonna grind it out this time. I'm just gonna get to the points that I needed, like the 400, and then I'm gonna lose it. Demonstrate your skill by scoring more than 400 points, and that's not hard. Like, look at my high score, 1,273, and I feel like the footage is gonna have to be like super sped on the bottom part of the screen. But I mean, it's not hard. The thing is, Kamek's challenge was way harder, and you can get the same experience just by playing tennis. Like, why not make this an actual game of tennis with an actually very, very skilled AI? That would make it so much better. But no, it's not like that. And I don't know, man. Like, being able to toggle hazards on and off on the multiplayer matches is fine and all, but it's just not the same. Like, getting multiple different variations of the same arena stadium is not the best, and I really don't know, man. Like, the game isn't bad at all. It's just I hope, or I had hoped for something better. When they announced this game, it looked like it was a return to form, and the gameplay is actually very cool, but it wasn't really a return to form for the Mario Tennis franchise. It was just, it's here, and it's got some more content than Ultra Smash, but it's just tennis. No item runs on this one, no mini games to fight, like to paint the images. Like, unlocking characters was hidden behind the online tournament. No special requirements. There's no mushroom, flower, and Star Cup. It's just the online tournaments. So even if you're playing solo, there's none of that. It's just way less content, man. It's just way less content to what we were used to before, and that's just not something that I enjoy too much, to be honest. I don't think it's worth the amount of money that it is at the eShop for. Okay, yeah, you can have that one. That's a miss for me. Bang, bada boom, bada bing. That's another miss for me. Bang, bada boom, bada bing. Bang. There we go. As I said before, the objective was 400. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time like showing you how I got the A rank before. It's not really worth it because you don't get much out of it. The experience you get for clearing the level is still the same regardless of your rank, so I don't think it's actually very, very worth it. And that's how I got to level 33, and now I got to level 34, like grinding these out. And then I came to this challenge, and I did fail it because at the very end I broke, like Baushin broke my last racket. I lost some to Gooper Blooper because I was dumb and I forgot that I was able to like let the ink balls go, the ones that are not easily returned. So I mean, that's just stuff that happens, I suppose. And then I realized my computer's not recording anymore, so time to redo the audio at the very least. But then I figured, I mean, these challenges are pretty fast. I can just do them again. Like, look at this. It's 14 minutes, and we're already back at here. I did take longer because it was multiple tries before. On my previous recording, I had multiple attempts at the first minigame and the second one, I want to say. No, actually, ring shot was fine. It's just slow. But the first one I did have 2 different attempts. The first one I failed, the second one I didn't. So that's just it, man. That's just it. Those are my thoughts on the game. As long as we can block these, there's no problem at all. And bada bing, bada boom, get the belly button up. Super Mario Sunshine wins again, man. And yeah, this one other time it's just gonna be the bosses again. I don't know if I will be showing like the boss rush mode on the lower spot. Probably a little bit like smaller than the other ones because it's not really important. You're graded on time on this rather than anything else. But I still want to use the footage from those. I still want to use the footage from that recording somehow. So. I mean, if it's possible, then whoa, then sure I will use it. Easy. Choroi. Pushover. There we go. Poof for Piranha. Poof for the Piranha Plant. That was 100 seconds. It's like 3 or 4 seconds slower than what I had beforehand. It's not really all that much of a problem. And the biggest reason is because on the previous one I used my meter. That's pretty much it. Bang. Ah, gosh. Alright, fine. You win on that front. Ooh! Just give me more meter. Just give me more meter. That's the first one. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Just put it over that way. Give me more meter. Use the thingamabob. There you go, that's the first hit. Okay, let's try to get some meter out of these ones. Remember, when they start moving, you jump. Moving, you jump. You're moving, you jump. Except faster. Moving, you jump. Moving, you jump. And now from the sides. Moving, you jump. Okay. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Oh, I was actually gonna hit that one. Sorry. I'm not hitting that one. For much as I would like to try, I'm not hitting that one. I was way too far. Bang. Tricky shots. Not helpful in the slightest. For some reason that did not hit. Bang. Okay, good. Getting up on the meter. Getting up on the meter. A little bit of a charge shot. Gosh. I sure do wish that it didn't take this long for these to get to me. Bang. Okay, got that. Bang. Direct hit. I was actually able to do that in the previous one as well. Jump. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got some more meter. And now, I had forgotten about this, but this one, it's just, they're just gonna jump at you one by one. Excuse you. Man, there you go. Come at me, come at me. Good block. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna use the thing. Thank you very much. Hopefully this... Bang. Yes, that will end it. I charged it, so that wasn't good. Lost some durability. Come on, man. Gonna hit that another time. And here we go. Bam. I didn't know this in the previous run, but you actually carry your meter from fight to fight. And this one I actually did worse, I do believe. I think it was 244 when I finished. So hopefully we do better on this one. Because I did mess up a couple of shots. Oh! Okay, man. Okay. Ah, crap. Come on. Go. Okay. Bam. Okay, there we go. I actually did not want to lose the shot. I didn't want to use the meter then and there. But in the next one, we will be using the meter to get this out of the way faster. Because you actually get free meter. Like, it's free meter. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. And then comes the barrage. If you stay on the left, you actually just have to dodge like 2 or 3 times, depending. Like, this is number 1. Boom. Then you come up here again. Number 2. There you go. Only 2 dodges needed. Bang. That's 1. Blocked. Bang. Okay, blocked. Didn't use the meter properly. Would have been so good if we could have actually gotten the hit right there and right then and there. Wasn't able to though. There you go. That second hit. Come at me, bro. Bring the ice. Mario super jump. Getting back to the enemy's attack. You're such a gentleman, Mario. Letting yourself get attacked because if not, like, pace gets broken. or you are broken. And off we go. This one, it's gonna be 3 dodges, I do believe. You come this way, move out of the way, then come this way, move out of the way. And last but not least, this way, and move out of the way. There we go, 3. Bang. This time, I am not letting up, Mr. Man. Bada boom. Okay. Ah, jumped me. Happens from time to time, but it's not fair that it happens. There we go. And hit you in the face. Hit you in the palm. Hit you in the palm again. Hit you in the eye. There you go. Gotcha Daisy, huh? That's the 3rd fight. No problemo at all. No problemo at all, I would say. And now we got the Gooper Blooper. Now, the thing here is that you gotta remember, you can and are allowed to let these balls go. It does not reflect badly on your timer, it just hits your visibility a little bit. Okay, yeah. I thought it was coming this way, that's why I did that. It wasn't though. We're about to finish this off with this one. There you go. Boom, a lot of meter up, and get that. Goodbye to you, Mr. Sir. Time for us to jump the tentacles. Now here, the thing here is, you see these, you can actually jump them and get more meter than you would regularly get, because of course you have to time them properly. I meant to do that to the left. But yeah, if you time them properly, you can actually dodge all of the attacks, all the tentacles, or at least all of the general patterns, like the 2 outer, 2 inner, and then the sideways ones. You can do that. You can dodge them pretty easily. Bang. Locked. Nope. Nope, leave that one alone. Because you're not able to like move in between the sides of the tentacle without there being a ball. It's better if you actually just wait for it to be a ball that you can actually hit properly, instead of, you know, just using the thing to jump all willy-nilly. Because if you do that, then most probably you're not actually going to get a good result out of it. You're instead going to lose time, or earn time in this case, rather than save it. Oh, that's right! You can just jump the ones on the side because they stay there for so long. And bring it. And bring it. Second one. Okay, and last but not least, both of the sides. Bring it. There we go. Gooper Blooper. Super easy to dodge. The only thing that bothers me is this. Oof! Oof! Big block. Good block. Okay, get this. Please and thank you. Blocked. If you're able to charge, that means that you're too early. Leave that one alone. Blocked. Leave that one alone. There's gonna be 2 big hits to our visibility. No problemo though. Bang! One's gone. Good one! Got a ton of meter for that one. And down on the nozzle it goes. Kaboom! Kablamo! Poof. And that was that. 621. We're not doing badly, I think, but we could be doing better. Next up, boss number 5, the big statue of Bowser. Now, I did make a mistake before and thought that it was the meter that actually let you do extra damage. It's not the meter. In order to do extra damage to the thing, you have to avoid the laser attack, and then you get like an extra big hit on it. Like for example, here we're gonna finish it off with that. The thing is, yeah, you gotta stop it as soon as you see it. Grab over to the front, use the block, and then the meteors come. So you want to have your meter up at this point because it's not guaranteed that you're gonna be able to do this. I was able to, and that's good because at this point in time, like this one, it shoots fire where you are, not... Yeah, and you're not able to jump it to get meters, so... I'm just trying to time it properly, but as you can see, I'm not getting any timer. I'm not getting any meter from it, so I'm just not... I don't think you can actually get meter from the first transitions, from the transition between first and second phase, so you gotta be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Are you gonna use your big attack or no? Oh my god, with nothing left, with pretty much nothing left from your health, you are going to use the attack. The funny thing here is, even if you miss this one, like it still will give you more regular shots, and it was just one regular shot away from breaking. So that's the thing. Big roar. This time we can't actually get meter because it moves. So you do that, get some meter. You do this, get some more meter. And then move over to this side, get some more meter. We're pretty much done. I think that was it. Just 3, yeah. 3 side turns. Bang. 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 Okay. Bang. Bang. And bada bang. Good enough by me. Another one. Okay. I actually missed both of those. Bang and bada boom. Time for you. No? Okay. Would this have actually been the one in which... No, actually, we did it. We did it. No need for the big laser attack, so we are saving a little bit of time. This time, I'm not... I don't know if I want to make the effort to be there. Oh, yeah. Good. Good enough. Because we're gonna need the thing for Baushin. I have all of my rackets up to this point. Last time, it wasn't like this. So, that's 773. Last time I was above 800 at this point in time. So I did save a lot of time on this one fight, on the statue fight. However, this worries me. The Baushin fight worries me a little bit because there's a lot of big hits. Oh! To return? Come on, man. And you need a lot of meter to do that. Okay, good enough, good enough, good enough. Can I please put it on there? Where you at? Okay, there it goes. That's one, and here comes the big one. Do not charge. If you charge it, you can't progress because it's gonna be too early and your bracket's probably gonna get broken. So there we go. Boom. First hit. We're not doing badly. I didn't lose any time or get more time added to my thing. Then we gotta dodge the tornadoes. So round 1, fight. And then over to the side. Start from the left. Yeah, I got hit. And then dodge the rings of fire. Of death. There you go. Okay, first phase done. Second phase starts. Please don't start with a... It started with a... Ah! Oof! I don't know how I did block that, but I did block that. Hup! Stop! Please! Please, just don't! Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh! No! I got hit in the face. Thanks for that, Baushin. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Ganondorf. Okay, that's second hit. Last transition, and here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, right, you get a spot in the middle, and then you go 1 and a 2 and a 1. Okay. And then you go from the sides, from the top, and then 1, 2, 3. Good enough. Good enough. Then you get over here. Okay. Well, get inside of these ones. Really? Okay, now I'm just super close to 999, and I do not like that. Okay, block that. Too early, crap. I was able to charge it. Okay, stop that, Mr. Man. Look at that. The clock stopped. Because, oh no, actually it didn't. Okay. Too early, of course. Well, that's the first racket that we lose. I'm not too troubled about it. Stop. One more hit. Okay, there he goes. And here we go. It's the one. It's the face. It's the one. The two. It's the one. The two. The three. And the four. Here we go. Thank you for everything, Ganondorf. You've trained us to fight against Bowser possessed by a racket. And that is it! 1,000 and something seconds. That's C rank, of course, because you went above the 999 mark, but what you gotta do? It was better than that 2,000 over there. And with that, all of the trials have been cleared. Yeah, this at the very least should give me 1 bar full of experience. Thank you. Thank you, game. And even though we didn't max out, even though I didn't complete the thing on my first run, I don't think it's too much of an added content. Like, yeah, it's a bus rush mode, and that's cool. But you who have overcome all trials are a true king of tennis. And now we are tasked to preserve the land. You got a Lucian replica as proof of clearing this area. You can play as Mario holding this replica in free play or tournaments. But just Mario. And that's that. That's it. That's what you get. So we're done with the game, guys. That's all the content there is. Like all the other things are just there. If we go to bonus, like watch scene or start from beginning, I don't want that. I don't want to start from beginning because, I mean, we've already done everything. Why would I start from the beginning to like rack up more experience? And we come to free play, single console play, because this is what it is. Or you can play online, like online play, like 2 players. Sure, 2 players, but no, I actually... Fine, no, that's not what it is. Only 1 player. Select character. And you get Mario, Mario, or Mario with the Lucian thing. That's it. That's it. That's all you do. And you can get, yeah, gyroscope, normal, trick shots, using, and whatnot. So that's it, guys. That's it. So, okay. Thank you so very much for watching this. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel. For more Mario Tennis Aces. If you want that, just let me know. You can turn the hazards on and off here, and that's cool. But you also get, like, nothing else. Like, here is just the piranha plants, here is just the mirrors, here it's just, like, people passing through, here is just a mast. Like, it's just that. It's just that. It's not interesting. It's just different ways in which the ball can get obstructed. This is the closest one, and it's because it's super similar to the hazard that was in Mario Power Tennis as well, where you had Mega Koopas coming up to you and the claptraps that ran up to you on Donkey Kong's stage, and there was a lot more variety in those. So I mean, it's fine. Like, the game is fine. The controls are fine. The gameplay is good. It's just not my first choice. And if you come over here, you have a beginner, at an intermediate, and an advanced challenge for this. You also get versus, because the game counts how many rings each person has. Ring shot doubles, and you still have the beginner, intermediate, and advanced co-op challenge, and Yoshi's ring shot, so that you can get Yoshi's colors. Yeah, you get a purple Yoshi if you win. So that's it. I'm not going to show those because we've already shown the mini-games plenty of times, and that's just it. So that's it for the game, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. This went for a little bit over half an hour, which is more or less what I had been recording previously before my recording got interrupted. So there you go. Thank you so very much for joining me. That was the game, Mario Tennis Aces. If you want to see more content on my channel, go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, and make sure to go into the channel, check out some of the other playlists, and of course there's going to be an end card to show you other things that I've done. And yeah, I've enjoyed this a little bit too much. A little bit too much more than what I expected. I thought that the game was going to be a bit less deep than that, but no, it actually came through pretty nicely. So yeah, that's that, guys. Thank you so very much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.